I recently started this reaction channel and I'm already scared that I'll get cancelled. Like I'm scared that I'll get cancelled before I even get started. After each video, I'm like, did I say something controversial? Like, did I say something I might get cancelled for? Even though I can't even get cancelled yet because I'm not even like cancelable. You get me? But hey, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to 10 celebs who would be cancelled today for what they did then. Let's see what this video is about.
You did an interview, which may come back to haunt you. You know what I'm going to say, right?
No.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for famous people who wouldn't survive cancel culture today. These public figures have a relatively good standing with the public, but their past behavior would not fly now.
The scandal continued to haunt Jerry Lee for 4 long years.
Gwen Stefani. Back in the day, when discourse about cultural appropriation wasn't as prominent as it is now, the Holla Back Girls singer got away with a lot.
Getting really close. Ah, super kawaii.
She went from wearing bindis and exploiting Japanese and Native American.
I mean, okay, but before it was nearly impossible for one to get cancelled. Like suddenly everybody started to freak out about everything and get angry about everything. So
American cultures to seemingly cosplaying Frida Kahlo. She was promptly called out, but the backlash had no major impact on her career. Time passed, and she stood by her creative choices. She even claimed that her Harajuku Girls era, when she almost exclusively performed with 4 Japanese and Japanese American dancers, was cultural appreciation. Gwen went as far as to assert that she herself was Japanese in a 2023 interview, sparking major outrage.
In an interview with Allure magazine, she claimed twice that she is Japanese.
It probably would have earned her just a side-eye in the past, but not anymore. John Wayne. He was an icon of Hollywood's golden age, but his political
I mean, to claim that you're something completely else? Come on, guys. That reminds me of the girl that was like, I'm black, and she was completely white. I don't remember her name, but there was a girl, and she got cancelled straight away.
John Wayne. He was an icon of Hollywood's golden age, but his political and personal views were so controversial, they would get him blacklisted in the industry today.
I wanted naturally to be a virile American man on the screen and certainly have healthy and lusty scenes with ladies.
Besides being staunchly Republican and anti-communist, he was also alarmingly racist and homophobic. His infamous Playboy interview from 1971 was chock full of discriminatory remarks against African Americans, Native Americans, and the queer community.
I think it was no secret that John Wayne held extreme right-wing views. This was part of his personal persona.
When this interview resurfaced decades later in 2019, it prompted activists to call for a renaming of the John Wayne Airport. Students from the actor's alma mater, the University of Southern California, also successfully displaced an exhibit dedicated
Is there an airport named after him?
to Wayne on campus.
My father made a mistake that some people make in interviews by repeating the language that the interviewer used. So that's where the term white supremacy came out.
Mark Wahlberg. The rapper turned actor is one of the most prominent stars in Tinseltown, with multiple Oscar and Emmy nominations.
Did he just say rapper turned actor? Am I missing something? Was he a rapper before this? What? Did I hear that right?
Under his belt.
I'm from the wrong side of the tracks, I think. You know, I'm trying to work my way into good graces.
Yet, no matter how celebrated he is, his achievements will always be tainted by his troubling past. In his teenage years, he reportedly committed several hate crimes against black children, harassing, attacking, and hurling slurs at them.
I was a young kid and I was a follower, and the day I woke up in prison, I had to say, you know what, do I want to continue to be a follower, or do I want to change my life and become a leader? And that's what I decided to do.
He violently assaulted 2 Vietnamese American individuals, one of whom was rendered senseless. Wahlberg ended up serving time for 45 days. Fast forward to the 90s, and he was already carving out a place for himself in Hollywood. However, when he tried to clean up his criminal record by seeking a pardon in 2014, the move was heavily criticized, and he dropped his request.
That I've been committed to turning my life around and becoming a productive person in the community.
Anthony Kiedis. The Red Hot Chili
Wow, that's not like that's some major stuff. That's not like small things. That's not like a little like you said something controversial, you're getting cancelled. That is like not cool, man.
Pepper's rocker earned his legendary status singing about life in the fast lane. Love in LA, sex, and substance use feature prominently in the band's music. Unfortunately, his real life was much more scandalous than his lyrics. In his 2004 autobiography, Scar Tissue, he admitted to having inappropriate relations with a minor. His song, Catholic Schoolgirls Rule, is apparently about his victim. If that wasn't bad enough,
Excuse me? What? How does it? What was the cancel culture before? Because how? What?
he allegedly dated actress Ione Skye in the 80s, and she reportedly fell pregnant with his child while she was underage. Skye opened up about allegedly terminating the pregnancy in her 2025 book, Say Everything, driving renewed attention and anger toward the Californication singer.
Editing the book, I would rush through certain parts and I would realize, oh, that's because those were the parts that are kind of like hard to relive.
Sean Connery, the OG James Bond's dreamy on-screen romances, made him a sex symbol.
I admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
However, actor Sean Connery's outlook on women wasn't very kind in real life. Speaking with Playboy in 1965, he reportedly opined that he didn't think there was, quote, anything particularly wrong about hitting a woman. In 1987, journalist Barbara Walters grilled him about it, and he doubled down on his statement.
I think that it depends entirely on the circumstances and if it merits it.
With stern conviction, he claimed it was, quote, absolutely right to slap a woman if the situation, in his view, called for it. When his remarks were brought up again,
Sir? How can you say publicly it's fine to hit a woman? I mean, if the situation calls for it. What type of situation calls for that? What does he mean by if the situation calls for it? It depends on that. Like, it depends on that. What is the situation to him? What type of situation has this man been to? But come on.
In a 1993 Vanity Fair interview, he said that they had been taken out of context. The controversy followed him for years, but didn't dampen his success, something that would be unthinkable today.
So I'm obviously okay.
Jack Nicholson, the three-time Oscar winner, may have retired, but his shining reputation as an unparalleled actor has not faded. In fact, his success is so grand, it often veils the many allegations of questionable behavior that have been made against him over the years. Besides being a known womanizer, he was once involved in an alleged assault case. According to reports, a sex worker by the name of Catherine Sheehan once sued him for allegedly hiring her and then refusing to pay. What's worse, she claimed the last detail actor got aggressive when she demanded her payment. The lawsuit reportedly cost him around $40,000 in settlement back then, but Sheehan sued him again, her lawyer claiming her injuries had become fatal. Charlie Chaplin, throughout his...
That sounds suspicious. I mean, you hire someone and then, I don't know, that just sounds suspicious to me. But okay.
His illustrious career, the great dictator star was surrounded by controversy.
There's no doubting Charlie Chaplin's abilities. He was an unrivaled master of film and comedy. But he was also, in the words of one of his many lovers, the most baffling man who ever lived.
It is said that the FBI seemingly carried out a smear campaign against him, which led to him being tried in court for allegedly violating the Mann Act. He was reportedly suspected of transporting a woman across U.S. state lines for immoral purposes.
But before Chaplin's paternity trial, the federal government weighed in on the Berry case by indicting him for a violation of an obscure law, the Mann Act.
Though he was acquitted, scandals followed him because of his relationships with much younger women. His first two wives were reportedly underage when he married them, and his widow, Ona O'Neill, was 18 when she tied the knot with a 54-year-old Chaplin. Sure, he was a genius, but there's no way he'd be idolized so zealously if he were an artist in today's world, or so we hope.
He had to be understood as an untrained waif, a dream-endowed gammon, a delicate-minded gutter snipe. Leaf of paper with sacred writings on it, blown through the streets of a London slum.
Steven Tyler, the Aerosmith...
Underaged. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm sorry, but I just don't get it. I understand that an older man likes to be with younger women. I understand that so far, okay? But underaged? Like, are you kidding me? Since I've been, like, an adult, like, overaged, I am of age. Anyone who's, like, even 2 years younger than me look like babies to me. Like, they're kids. So I can't imagine in a 50-year-old's eye, like in 50-year-old's eyes, what does an 18-year-old look like? Because if I see 18-year-olds like kids right now, then imagine that. I don't get it. I don't get it. But okay.
Frontman's legacy is marred by sexual misconduct allegations.
But you were irresponsible. Were you not irresponsible?
I was.
Yeah.
I was.
In his 20s, he allegedly had an inappropriate relationship with a minor, whom he supposedly had guardianship of. The woman, Julia Misley, who previously went by the name Julia Holcomb, sued him for alleged indecent assault and intentional infliction of emotional distress. She also claimed the rocker got her pregnant and forced her to terminate the pregnancy.
I was just shocked. I couldn't imagine even thinking about having an abortion. I had thought I was going to get married and have a baby and start a family.
Tyler denied her allegations, and the IIED claim was dismissed. Another woman, Gian Bellino, also sued Tyler for allegedly sexually assaulting her when she was underage. The case was dismissed, reportedly because it was filed too late, and the alleged misconduct didn't pose a serious risk of physical injury. Such allegations would be career-ending for any artist now.
I get it. I see the picture.
Yeah.
I can own it.
Jerry Lee Lewis. The Grammy winner's personal life was extremely contentious, especially his 7 marriages.
I am just what I am. Jerry.
7 marriages? Now you have to be like fast forwarding life. Like that's like 7 marriages. When do you have time? Like, weren't you like by the 5th marriage? Wasn't he thinking like, this hasn't worked before. Should I get married again? That's like speed running through life. Crazy. 7. Not 1, not 2, not 3. After the 3rd one, he was like, yeah, this is the right one. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Lee up Lewis.
He first got married when he was a minor. Before that marriage ended, he reportedly wed another woman. His 3rd wife was his underage cousin, who gave birth to their son while she was a minor. She later claimed Lewis was violent and psychologically abusive toward her. Their controversial union damaged the Wild One singer's reputation.
It put an end to his tour. It put an end to his career for the next 10 years. They came over and asked me very innocently who I was, and I told the truth. I didn't realize that there was such a difference in the ideas of London versus America. And they went crazy with it when they found out how young I was.
His 5th wife reportedly passed away due to substance use, but Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist Richard Ben Kramer claimed Lewis may have been involved in her death. In addition, Jerry also ran into trouble with the IRS and was once arrested for public intoxication.
That is crazy. He might have killed one of his wives?
Saying he would have been canceled in today's sociocultural climate is an understatement.
From the most humble roots to rock's highs and lows, Jerry Lee Lewis's life is the story of heartache, determination, and rock and roll.
No. Heartache, determination, and rock and roll? No. What?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll's romance with Priscilla Presley, has been glamorized for eons now.
You know, when you're in love, it's hard to fight.
However, Their relationship was also incredibly controversial, especially considering that the pair got together when she was a minor. This aspect has been dramatized in films like Baz Luhrmann's Elvis and Sofia Coppola's Priscilla. Priscilla herself claims that she didn't have an intimate relationship with the Jailhouse Rock singer when they first started dating.
There was an agreement, I guess, he made with himself that the woman that he decided to take for his wife, he was...
How old was Elvis though at this point? I mean, it's Elvis. Come on, we gotta... Depends on how old he was, but...
was going to keep her that way until he married her.
However, she admitted in a People essay that he, quote, molded her into his woman. Speaking with Barbara Walters, Priscilla once revealed that Elvis apparently grew distant from her after their daughter Lisa Marie was born because Priscilla's little girl image was no more. He was allegedly unfaithful too. Their story was clearly no fairy tale.
You can just be so much to someone. I mean, I was everything to him. I loved him. I love him today. I couldn't help it.
She's gorgeous, by the way. Oh my god, look, her face is perfect.
I mean, he was a wonderful person. But there's times that you have to think of yourself. And I didn't want to go along with the program anymore.
Which name on this list surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments.
I do feel sad for myself going. It was quite stressful. That was a sort of older scene, that Chili Pepper scene. And I do feel like sad for the kid.
Oh my god, okay, to me the most surprising one was definitely the 7 marriages one. Wait, him, Jerry Lee Lewis. But hey, comment down below which one was the most surprising to you. I mean, 7 marriages, that's crazy work. And also, like, maybe unaliving one of your wives. That, like, I forgot about the rest of them after hearing about this guy, because damn. I can't believe he wasn't cancelled back then. Like, come on. You could get away with anything. Clearly, because... But hey, thank you for joining me for this video. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!